Hi, and hello, everyone. It is Jason Williams here. I am the owner of the Financial Liquidity Service Company, where the option is yours when you speak of security. Literally, that's our tag almost, right? The option of security is yours. So I want to welcome you again to this presentation. It'll be very brief. It'll be very specific, direct. It will get you all the answers you need. But before we go ahead and do so, I want to go ahead and start talking about a few things. So I want to show you very quickly, very easily, how I can assist you with making $48,000 or more over a year's term on autopilot and doing it without leaving or working from home. Okay. So, this is all a residual passive income strategy. This is a private investment system. This residual strategy is, again, 100% residual with no time invested from you. The only catch is that you have to put in $50 at a minimum to start. Okay. So I will be very frank with you and open and upfront. There will be nothing that's hidden or left underneath a rug by the time we get done with this. So $50 gets you in, it gets you started. And then once we do that, we are only now accepting 500 new members for the enrollment period right now. Now, this enrollment period fluctuates, but essentially, we've already had a few spots before we got a chance to actually publish this video. So we're down to about 492 or 490, I believe, now at the time of this recording. So let's go ahead and move forward and talk a little bit more about what we're going to be doing. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and say, if you're interested, then this is the right video for you. You are in the right place. If this sounds like something that you go, you know what, I'm not really interested in it, then I'm okay with that. There's no hard feelings. I don't want to waste your time. And I don't honestly want to, feel like I'm trying to convince you on anything. This is going to be a system that it is what it is. The mathematics work the way that they do. The system is self-sustaining and it runs and operates itself via an intelligent operating system or an AI unit. All right. It's all automated. So again, if this is not for you, go ahead, click from this video. But if this sounds like something you are interested in hearing more about, go ahead and give me about 10 slides and I will explain and show you our entire business structure, model, and how it will work. With that being said, if you're still watching, I appreciate that. That means that you're interested. Our mission is very simple. It's just to provide a platform that will help all who want to better themselves and their financial security. Our financial security company has a plethora of services that we're rolling out here in the near and dear future. But the very first thing we have to do is really address the elephant in the room, and that's getting people in the financial space where they have the ability to be not only comfortable, but to be able to take opportunities, because that's really the only way you're going to change anything in your financial security packet, portfolio, life, right? If you don't have the additional funds to do things that can help you make additional money, to help you be invested, to help you create a business, to help you, get up and have gas in your car to go to work and work for someone, you are financially unstable. And that's where this particular slide comes into play. We have right now currently going on, even over the years, as we are recapping this, we've only been in operation a little over a year now, going into our second year. And look, guys, the economy has not been well. It's gotten worse, which is why we created the company. There's a lack of economic growth, although they're telling you, there's plenty of jobs that are out there. Yes, there's plenty of jobs that are out there. But can I ask you a question? If you were one of those few individuals or a large group of individuals who are laid off and or were not able to maintain employment because of whatever reason, as the economy shifted and COVID grew, right? And you went from a $50,000 a year job, which is an average paying job, all right? And then you drop to where, because that job has been a job field for you for so long, and maybe you don't have the technical skills on paper to be able to qualify for another job, right? You're starting not only from scratch, but now you're probably starting at a lesser wage than what you were used to living. And you may or may not be able to afford to do that. So although the economy, quote unquote, is having growth and there's, quote unquote, more opportunities out there, are there really more opportunities financially speaking? Is it removing people from a financial debt? Is it removing people from the ability to be able to maintain the debt and or be able to pay off the debt, even more importantly? And the answer is no. So lower paying jobs ultimately affect the bigger lifestyle changes that we've had within our society: layoffs, lack of financial opportunity, as we've mentioned already. We just talked about COVID, and these are just to name a few. Right now, at the current time of this video, we have already had a 7.5 inflation hike in 6 months. Guys, that's the largest we've had since the Vietnam era. And the Vietnam era reached 14% over 12 years. We're at 7.5 in 6 months. I don't think I really need to go much further. All I need to tell you is that we're not in a very good shape for those who are not having some type of residual income, and or for those who have jobs. Just because you have them, will you be recession proof? And the answer is not everybody will be, not even those who feel and think that they are. So how do we resolve these issues that I just identified and some of the problems that we're throwing out there? Well, the solution is you have to change the way you're playing your game, right? You have to move your life and get into this: I'm waiting for an opportunity, this bailout, these packages. I'm waiting for my company to restructure, and I'm waiting. You're waiting. What you're doing is you're technically on defense. You're waiting for something to happen so that you can then react and hope that you have a reaction that's strong enough to offset the action that's been placed upon you. All right. What you need to do is move to offense and start attacking the opportunities that are available. What you need to do is move into offense and become a person who is prepared and ready for when that happens to them, or something happens to them, or the economy just bottoms out and you have to ride this rough patch for a period of time. You have a system where your money is now working for you. And I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people don't have that ability. So that's where this whole business structure mantra concept came from. So a little bit about us, and then I'm going to explain to you how the actual monies work to get you where we were just talking about, of being at the ability to make over $48,000 a year. All right. Again, my name is Jason Williams. I'm the owner of the Financial Liquidity Services. I own 5 for-profit companies as well as 1 nonprofit company. I've been in business for myself for over 20 years now. I'm actually going on 21 years. I'm a Marine combat veteran. I'm a former peace officer, state and city, and I'm a father of 3. So to say the least, I have not only been in business for a while, I've understood how to work business. I've understood how to make money for me so that I can continue to live the life that I live. And this is what I do. I do not work for anyone else. I own my own companies. So let's talk really briefly about my COO, which is my executive officer. My chief executive officer, Ms. Hudson, she owns multiple businesses as well. That's actually how we met, by doing business, and then grew to have a friendship, decided we wanted to create businesses together, and continued forward. She's an Army veteran, both of us which have been honorably discharged from our services and served our career tenure as was intended. She's a graduate of St. Clair Community College. She's also a graduate of Wright State University, and she holds civil engineering degrees for HVAC and things of that nature, for those who don't understand what MVCTC means. So now that you know a little bit about me, my CEO, let's talk about Renee Watkins, our COO, or our operations officer. She is a part of the financial liquidity system, and she's been in business not only with us, but for herself for 5+ years. She owns her own for-profit and co-owns a nonprofit as well. She's based out of Atlanta, Georgia, where me and Ms. Hudson are based out of Ohio. But we together bring a plethora of services. Ms. Watkins graduated from Oglethorpe University, and she works currently with trying to help individuals through her company that she works for, to help her individuals get out of public and federal assistance in housing. And for those who are in it, to help them find gainful employment that can help structure their life so that they can walk away from these binds that are placed upon them in a federal system or a governmental system that has an oversight of what it is that they have access to. We've dedicated our lives to creating businesses that can provide opportunities for people and serving the public is what I'm trying to say. And that's what makes this particular business so special to us. So let's talk about the money. All right. How does our system work? Because that's really what everybody wants to know. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If it was me in your shoes, that's what I would want to know. But before I do that, I want to say this. Okay. This is not a get rich quick system. This is not a scam. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is none of that. We are essentially creating our own private entity within ourselves. We personally control the flow of that money, and we have created it to where it's an investment over term. Okay. We pay out every Friday when an individual is up for cycle, or individuals are up for cycles, on multiple levels, not just one level. All right, but multiple levels. As you see, we have 5 levels. So if all 5 of these levels paid out, had someone to pay out today, then all 5 of those levels would be sending out a certified check and or automatic wire to the individual who is a part of our system. So starting at level 1, what happens is you buy in at $50. When you buy in at $50, $25 is sent to the admin fee. The admin fee is essentially how we pay for our staff to maintain the records and update these records consistently. All right. They're also auditing the automated system and making sure that things are being done correctly, as well as clearing those checks in a timely manner to ensure that everyone's getting their payments quickly. Okay. Now, outside of that, that leaves a $25 buy-in spot. All right. That's what it costs to actually buy your particular spot in our private system. There's no limit to how many spots you can purchase. You can buy as many as you wish or as little as you wish to at least one. Okay. Now, when you do that, there is a $200 payout trigger that happens. Once 8 people are built in underneath you or cycle through our system, then what's going to end up happening is a $200 trigger happens. Now, remember, you only spent 50, okay, and technically 25 for your spot. So you just made $200. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but even if you took the full 50 you put in, that's 150% return. Okay. Now, the way our system works is we're going to allow you to keep that position, which means you just put $25 back in. Okay. That now brings you down. All right. We were at 150 to 125. Now, when you do that, because we have enough people in our system, it's going to move you. The system's going to automatically move you to what's called a level 2. And then a portion of that investment return will automatically buy your position to level 2, which is $50. As you see, it doubles from 25 to 50. Now, when that happens, you will make on your initial payout on level 1, $75 to keep. Remember, you spent a total of 50 to get in, 25 for your position, all right, 25 to the admin, which you've now made is at least a 50% return if you look at it that way. Now, if you're looking at it in the $25 aspect, you've actually made a 200% return, okay? So I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to venture out to say, and I said that wrong originally, if you put in 50 and you made 75 back, yes, you've actually made 125%, not 25% return. Okay. So you made, either way it goes, more than what you put in. So now at this particular time, you have now not only made your money back, but your money is now automatically making you money, because the money that you earned purchased your next spot, and it's kept your original spot in level 1 and got you into level 2. So now at this point in time, your money starts to work for you. Every penny from that point forward is a 100% return or more. All right. Now, when you're at level 2, again, the buy-in is at $50. When you buy in at $50, there's a $150 payout that you receive. 100 of it is put into an admin fee, but you actually made $400 on level 2. So I'm going to break it down and keep it just like I did in level 1. 400 will get a trigger. That's when the payment happens. $100 is paid to the admin. Okay. When that happens, you're left with $300. At that particular moment, $50 will keep your spot in level 2 so that you can receive the next payment again. Then $250 is left over. When you have $250 left over, $100, as you see in level 3, is what it costs to actually move into level 3. Now, what's left for you to take once you've been paid on level 2 is $150. All right, guys, it cost you $50 to get into level 2, and that $50 was after you already made all your money back. So that was your dividends that got you into level 2. Now not only did you make money to get into that spot, but now that money is going to make you 150% return on your 50%, your $50 return already. I don't know about you guys, but that's a 200, if you do the math, that's 200% return you made just for one position in level 2. Oh, by the way, you could cycle again on level 1. Not only that, but now making a $75 payout return, which is again a 200% ROI. So are you guys tracking what I'm saying here? If you're looking at the numbers and the way this works out, you're making money on money with money that's making you more money. The longer the system goes, the longer you stay in, the more spots you have. This can really get out of control very, very quickly because there's, again, no limit to how many positions you can have. Now, once you're on level 3, again, you paid in $100 from your earnings. So this is not money that's coming out of your pocket. These are earnings, or what we would call dividends for an investment. At that particular time, there's an $800 payout now. As you see, the numbers are starting to double. So you have an $800 payout. $200 is paid towards the company for the administration fee, leaving you $600 to have. If you reinvested $100 to keep your position at level 3, just like you did at level 2 and level 1, you now have 3 spots, 1 on each level. That's going to leave you $500 in your pocket. But wait, why would you stop at level 3? Because you're not. The system's going to say, hey, once we've got enough numbers, it's going to move you automatically over to level 4. When you move to level 4, what's going to happen is $300 is going to be paid into level 4. But instead of $150 that you got to keep on level 2, you now get to keep $200. So you've made an additional $50 now. All right. Level 4 happens. You buy in at level 4, $300 now. Okay. This is where it really starts to get fun because now you're starting to get what we call FL coins. Okay. It opens up at level 3 and then it doubles again on level 4 and it doubles again in level 5. Financial liquidity coins, or FL coins, are going to be what we are now building currently, our private cryptocurrency fund. We will then build up enough value with that cryptocurrency fund within our system to actually put it on the market and have our own valued cryptocurrency that can be traded, exchanged, earned, sold to make you money. Because again, these are your coins. They're not the company coins. These are your coins that you get as you move into these positions. The more spots you have that are in those positions, the more coins you earn automatically. Okay. So let's talk about level 4. Level 4 gets you in at $300. You buy in. When you do that and the trigger happens for a payment to happen to you, that will be a total of $2,400 now. Now, as you see, level 4 gets really fun because that's where the big money starts to come in and starts to replace people's income. All right. Now you're at $2,400. There's a $500 compensation fee that goes to the company. That's for, again, auditing and maintenance. At that particular time, you have $1,900 left. You obviously don't want to lose your spot in level 4. So you're going to keep that $300 in level 4, leaving you $1,600 in your pocket. Now, you are going to automatically be pushed to level 5, right? Because we want you to keep moving up as you gain more and more money. When you take $500, which is what it costs to buy into level 5, your final take home on level 4, after all your expenses, is $1,100. Okay. Now you're in level 5. And we're almost done, guys. I know I'm throwing these numbers at you, but I like to be very detailed when I break these down so that everyone understands exactly what's happening with this money and why it's so good to be a part of what we are in. Now, you get to level 5, you have 500 that you've already put in. So now you have a spot on level 5, level 4, level 3, level 2, and level 1. But it all started with a simple $50 investment. And that was earned back plus some when you got paid on level 1. So now you're literally, again, all this money is all money to the good. There's no debt that's in there. There's no reinvestment money that you've had to take out of your pocket. You're literally taking the dividends and putting the dividends in to work, making you more money over time. So when you're in level 5. What's going to happen is there's going to be a $4,000 trigger for a payment once your opportunity opens. Okay. Once that opportunity opens, there's a $1,000 payment that comes back to the company. Again, we have to pay our staff to maintain and maintenance this. And as you can see, as this is growing, right, there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of servicing, a lot of maintenance. We currently have over 400 some odd people, 450 people that are in the system plus. I think we're a little over 500 now. So with that being the case, we obviously are going to have to pay someone because it's going to take time to do all this. But let's not get off track with that. You made $4,000. There's a $1,000 payment to the system. You have left in your pocket $3,000. Now, here's the big win. You're at level 5, so you've made it to the top of our like structure, if you will, right? You're at the top of the mound, right? You're at the tip of the mountain. You're at that, moment where everything now is working in a circular motion, and you're starting to see multiple payments happening within a certain time frame. Okay. You keep 500 in that pot so that you don't lose your spot at 5 at the level 5 position, so that you can keep 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1's position so that you can continually keep getting these paychecks. But once you've done that, your final take home is still $2,500. All right. Did you guys get that? It's $2,500 that you still get to keep. By the way, you also got 8 FL coins in level 5. You've got 4 of those coins, all right, in level 4. And then you got 2 of them when you were in level 3. Guys, I don't know about you, but do the math here. That's 14 coins. As this system continues to grow and more people are doing the same thing, you can see why the value of this coin becomes so valuable, because the value of that coin is the value of the spot in our system, which is currently a $25 operating buy-in spot for your initial spot. And essentially it's actually 50 because that's what it costs to get in, but 25 is for the company. So if you look at it over time, these particular coins will never drop below the value of $25 because our system is at $25 to get in. These coins have a value already. We just haven't opened them into the public market for trade. So now, what else do you get? Because we talked about a private executive fund in level 4, and you're talking about an FX trade and level 5. Well, the private investment fund on level 4 is essentially, you now have the opportunity to join us in a large group. All of us are in a group. We actually have a system that automatically trades for us. This particular system, you can then get into with us. And when you are invited into that system, you get in and you will become what's called a dividends earner, meaning every month when we break down the returns, you will be getting a check. That return varies because it's based off the market, trade, and share. But nonetheless, you will get a check again that's passively outside of this system. Just because you made it to level 4, you're now considered an executive fund or private member within our group. Now, when you're in level 5, you still have access to level 4 because level 4 is already working for you, and you still have access to the private executive fund on level 4. But because you're at the top of our tire grid, our top of our scale, and you've maxed out your opportunities for essential movement, right, in our system, the only other thing you could do is buy more spots in level 1, right? Because you have to start at 1 to get to level 5. But what we decided to do is say, hey, not only can you do that, but you've got a little bit of extra change now. You're getting multiple checks, so you're making more than $2,500 more than likely every month, right? Why not join in with us on our Forex account? We have a business Forex account. And our business Forex account, as you see, trades gold, silver, crypto, US foreign currencies, and the likes. By doing that, which you now have created is a portfolio, ladies and gentlemen, all while being able to keep the job that you have, all while maintaining whatever it is that you're doing that's giving you food, giving you comfort, giving you shelter, or barely getting you by. You never have to change your day-to-day routine, actually. The good thing, though, is you have an investment account now that's trading in crypto, foreign currencies, things of that nature. Our private executive fund is strictly a cryptocurrency trading account. All right, so you'll have 2 of the fastest growing markets working for you right now from level 4 and level 5. And on top of that, you have our financial liquidity system itself. Okay, guys, we just created you 3 streams of passive income that you, ladies and gentlemen, will not actually have to manage, take time, check in on. The money is released, it's autopilot, it's paid to the account that you list on file, and or if you have an address, the certified checks are then released and sent to you. Okay, absolutely amazing if you ask me. But hey, don't take my word for it. Go to our website and check out some of the testimonies. All right. Now, I know I went through these numbers and I explained this, so I'm going to kind of break this down again. All right. Is too good to be true is a statement I hear all the time when people talk to me or my staff. All right. And they're going to say, it's too good to be true. And we literally tell them, not really. It's a very simple math. We call it the law of 8. Our system moves by 8. Now, as the system grows on each level, obviously, there's going to be enough people that start rotating every week that those 8 will push the next person that pushes the next person. So no, we don't have to continually have new people because our system is already on automatic rotation as it is from level 1. So we're already building out level 1 and level 2 currently at the time of this video and moving people towards level 3. All right. I don't know about you, but that sounds really, really good. Okay. That means you have the opportunity to really start making some money really, really quick. And once you get into the system where you are, so you can literally do the math by the amount of weeks, by the amount of people to find out literally when you're going to get paid. Okay. So it's the law of 8. It works very simple. We simply cannot stop the system. It pays itself as the money's created. There's no money that's left in the account. All right. All the money is transactioned and cleared as soon as the money is made. So once those 8 people on whatever specific level is that triggers that payment, once that payment happens, all the money is transactioned. The difference is either sent to you or you can reinvest it. It's very simple. If you don't claim it, it just reinvests new positions at level 1, allowing your money to make money that's making even more money now. All right. So let's talk about this, guys, and really see how this is going to move. So you are in level 1 when you start up with us. That's you right there. Then it's going to go to level 2. Then you move to level 3. And then the system just continually repeats itself all the way to level 5. Look, once there's 8 people, the very first person, which would be you on level 1, would then get paid. When that happens, you're going to slide over to level 2. As level 1 cycles and builds up, there's going to be 8 new people that'll hit level 2. And when that does, the person on level 2 at the very top will either cycle to the bottom, or once that number hits what we call circulating numbers, our circular number, then what happens is you move to level 3. But until that number happens, you keep reinvesting and getting multiple spots on the same level. Ladies and gentlemen, that means depending on where you are in the list, you have the opportunity without buying an additional spot to make multiple spots with no investment, making the most amount of capital and return as possible. And the system automatically does this and automatically repeats. The only time it has what we call a pause is when we pause to send you your final take home. So if you don't take that take home, it reinvests for you. But if you take the take home, the system doesn't stop. It just pauses that whatever payment would come to you, sends it to you, but the rest of it is automatically taken care of. There's no stop essentially in our system. It's constantly moving 100% of the time. Now, again, why are there fees? I'm asked that all of the time. Jason, on level 4, I made $2,400. I had to pay $500. But when I paid $500, that only left me $1,900. But you have to remember, you made $1,900. Even if you invest in all the system and it works the way it does, after all your fees, you made $1,100 on level 4. But remember, that's from money that's made you money. You already got your first $20, $25 investment spot back when you got cashed out on level 1. You also made back the other $50 that was paid to join, or excuse me, the other 25, a total of $50. So by doing that, you've already made your $50 back, guys. At this point, once you leave from level 1, you are literally making money off of dividends. So are we really going to complain about paying the individual that needs to be paid in order to ensure that your money is paid, one, correctly, you're correctly updated and kept in the system, two, and then three, to make sure that there's someone to audit the system for errors and discrepancies. It's insane. You don't do that with the bank. Why would you do it with us? All right. So it's the same principle. The bank has fees for the people that are working inside the bank that are working on your behalf. Well, we have those fees for the people within our system that are actually working on your behalf to make sure that not only you, but everyone and all of our members are taken care of. So with that being said, give me 60 more seconds of your time, I promise you, and we will be done because we're at 30 minutes and I like to keep these within a 35-minute window. Look, the system can provide you a life-altering type of income for a mass majority of people. And for those that it doesn't provide a life-altering kind of income, just think of it this way. If I told you I could help you make $48,000 plus every year, would you turn that down? I mean, it's literally almost $50,000. You'd be insane to turn that down. And that is why this is so huge. It's a whopping $4,500 at a minimum opportunity per month. That's if you were to get paid on level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in 1 month, you will have made $4,050. When you multiply that out by 12, that's where this 48,600 number comes into play at. Jason, how fast can I make it? Our system grows within itself. If there's more and more people that come, the system grows and moves faster, meaning you make that money quicker. If our system stays the way it is, it still grows. You just might not get that 48,000 in the first year, but over time it will build. You will continue to grow. Your account will continue to have more dividends earned and profit shares to be paid to you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you need this. And the best part of it is, again, it's risk-free. It's passive income. We guarantee your initial $25 investment. So for whatever reason, if the system closes, we're going to reimburse you the $25. And let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we're not closing. I don't have any intention or plan to do so unless I croak over and die, in which that case, the company will obviously have to go through a transition period because a new owner will take place. But we have that already covered and set up. So our literally entire staff would have to die in order for this to stop. Okay. That's what our plan and envisionment is for you. So that's more than most people make in a year. I think we all can say that's a hell of an opportunity, if I may say so. So I'm not going to twist your arm to join us. In fact, if this is not for you after you've watched this much of the video, I'm completely fine with that. And there's no hard feelings. I truly wish you well. And I will say this. However, those of you that don't see this picture or can't figure out why this is such an opportunity, if you want, I'll give you an opportunity to email us. Myself or my team will contact you. But for those that see this, tomorrow's not guaranteed mantra and knows that it's a godsend opportunity that's sitting in front of you, you need to move on it and you need to act fast because, again, we only have less than 500 spots now at the time of this video. So you're getting generational income and insurance that's going to come with you for no fees. The fees are paid out of the dividends being earned. So you're literally not coming out of pocket for anything. This money can be passed upon your death to those who wish to be structured in your will. All right. So if you put kids and other people in your will, you can then have this set up that when you're then paid, the system doesn't reinvest you, but it pays out to these people. Or you can gift your account to those in your will. The investment group, all right, has access to a large amount of funds by way of our members putting in and doing this together through our crypto investments, as we mentioned before, and through our other private trading fund of Forex. Okay. We plan to open here soon. And when I say soon, within the next 24 to 36 months, to be able to open our own loan bearing non-interest system. Because if you took a loan with us, we know what your value is worth. We know that you're good for it because you're in a system that is paying through us. So we know the money is going to be returned. Why would we charge you interest? This allows you to use your money to make it maximally grow for you. Now, unless you decide to forego and close out early for whatever reason, I don't know why, you're going to hit level 5. And when you hit level 5, again, you get access to additional trade opportunities. Now we're building your own crypto coin that we already mentioned before. So when you have the crypto coin, you have the multiple trade options, which is 2 trade options. That's 3 forms of income and value. Then you have the system working for you on 5 levels. Guys, that's 4 streams of income, essentially 1 that's being built, which is the crypto coin, and 3 that are active. I will tell you now, there's not a better deal that's out there for 25 bucks. There's not a better opportunity of risk, if you will, if you want to use that word, for 25 bucks. Now, I think it's safe to say that this is a no-brainer when you're talking $25. So if you're feeling and understanding the same way that me, my team, those before you have and are feeling still to this day, you need to act now, because today's not promised, nor is tomorrow, and woe be the person that missed this opportunity to create something for themselves. You're not going to hear about this. We don't publicize it. We don't run campaign ads. We literally open them up for a period of time. Once we have the staffing bandwidth, okay, we bring in the selected number that we choose to bring in, and then we freeze it and make it private again. And then we open it, and those who have already made money, obviously, those who are part of the system will invite friends and bring more people in, and then we make it private again. So we don't know when we're going to open this back up. I'm just going to be 100% open with you and candid. Again, I told you, that's just who we are. That's the type of person I am. Now, I'm positioning you for a great opportunity, and I've created a great opportunity. Now, even if you are well off and you look at these numbers, let yourself do the math, I think you will start to see that this can create a very good lineal system of financial security, therefore giving your families life locks on their dreams. A lot of people have a lease on their dreams. There's no guarantee that they're going to be able to pay that off. There's no guarantee that they're going to get it. Now you have a financial blanket that you know is making money in multiple streams over time. If you're ready to get started, or you have any questions and concerns, you need to contact this number at the bottom of the screen. And in case it's cut off, it's 937-388-8325. We're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, it's 937-388-8325. We're open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If no one's available at the time, leave us a message. Make sure to reference the Financial Liquidity Service Company, or FLSC is what we call it, and we will make sure to get back in touch with you. So make sure to reference that, leave us your name, leave us your number, and a representative will take care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure, again, to provide this opportunity. It's been my pleasure and blessing to be able to assist and share this opportunity. It's my hope that you see the value that not only I, but the rest of our members and my team see. We would love to have you a part of our organization. And quite frankly, once you're a part of it, I don't think you'll want to be a part of anything else. Thank you. Have a great day. And we look forward to hearing from you soon.